My God. Mic test. Mic test. I am very happy I gave Series 2 a chance. Or Season 2. I prefer to say series. Even though I say it about, actual shows themselves as well as seasons. Getting my what's the word? Vocab can get a little confusing. This was a huge improvement from the first series. This really felt like Doctor Who again. It reminded me a lot of the 12th Doctor's run. Not 9, no, definitely not 9, Series 9. That series was a cesspit. But more like Series 8 or 10. This was so whimsical and fun. It was shot really well, the humour was great, and it feels like the writers really learn a lot from the previous series' mistakes. It's also called the universe, but uh, I still have not finished series 1. It was that bad. I got up to like the first episode of the finale when I was like, no, I'm good. I'm really good. And then I found out in the Christmas episode all the different universes what are technically canon to Doctor Who now with all the doors. I've not seen the Christmas episode, I've just seen the doors. So like Lord of the Rings is now canon to Doctor Who, and so is Mr. Ben of all things. And I did say on my Instagram story when I reviewed series 1 is that I thought it was a cesspit of a series, but if they ever do a collab with Mr. Ben again, it will get me back onto Doctor Who. Which, they never did. I don't think they will ever do. I have my fingers crossed. But the thing what really made me want to watch the series again, I thought the trailer made it look quite Disney-y. Shit is what I'm trying to say. um, but I loved the design of specifically the episode Lux. And I heard it was a midnight sequel, which I thought that episode masterpiece should really be left alone. But I'm kind of, it's a weird pick of an episode to do a sequel for. I was interested. Um, a big problem I see with a lot of sci-fi and fantasy series that have had a long run is that writers don't just let their world be whimsy and fun. They need to make sense for it. If you're in the 13th Doctor's run, the 60th specials, and series 1 of the new Who alongside big franchises like Star Wars. It feels like they try and elaborate and explain so much of the lore that it becomes less fun and whimsy. But it feels like this series 2 does not have this problem. It has never once explained stuff like why the hell robots can't hear ninth word of sentences. And I love that. It's sci-fi. It doesn't need to make sense. Stop ruining lore. The way they the the way enough of the whimsy and the actual adventures themselves. The companion with the Doctor, like the chemistry between Rose and 9, Rose and 10, Martha with 10, Donna with 10, Amy with 11. They feel so natural and great. Um, but the way they interact, especially with the 13th Doctor's run, and the 14th one, I forgot who that was, not the 14th, the 15th Doctor's run, just feel a bit unnatural. It's like every time the Doctor and their companion, although it feels refreshing to just have one companion again, when they're alone, the show feels the need this soundtrack to force emotions on you because they can't write in some realistic interactions. It feels like they're talking for the first ever time. Um, Anyway, enough of that. Enough of the now back to the whimsy adventures. I love the way they just kept on dropping into places in this series, like taking this little ID thing. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's cute. You got it up every time. It's convenient because um they didn't write in stuff like that. They just got out his little thing to make it more convenient. It's been like that since I don't know when it got introduced. I think it got introduced in the third Doctor's run. But it's been going on for a long time, and I just find that aspect of Doctor Who so cute. Um, if I were to rank all the episodes worst to best, 6 would be The Story of a Machine. It was a fine episode. I quite liked it. No, it was very middling, I think. Um, I don't think that much stuff actually happened. When the episode ended, I automatically just forgot about it. Number 5, the debut episode, The Robot Revolution. I quite liked the episode. It, which is really great that even 5th place is still a pretty good episode. But you know, a bit rough and rushed in places. It was an introduction episode. But number 4, the Interstellar Song Contest. Insane episode. Very memorable. It's just insane. So much stuff happens. What the fuck? Number 3, a Lucky Day. Interesting spin on the Doctor Who episode. Very, very weird. I saw the thumbnail of this and I went, oh, Ruby Sunday is back. But I quite liked it. I really liked it, to be honest. Number 2, we have The Well, which is the Midnight sequel. I thought this episode, I have very quite mixed feelings towards it, but I think my positives of the episode really, really shine through and make, and I'm so shit at talking, Jesus Christ. I enjoyed The Well. Although I just don't think Midnight should have had a sequel. Like, it's weird because the creator did say, well, Russell, I think, said this. He said he would never bring back up one of the old memories. Never bringing back old memories, my ass. As much as as much as I, quite liked the Midnight sequel, I found it very unnecessary. Well, I think it's fine, but I didn't like how they used previous footage from the iconic 2006 episode. But my main issue with the episode is the tension and the eerie horror is just not there like it was in the original. It ends the exact same way with the sacrifice and somewhat of a cliffhanger. I just don't find it hits as hard. Maybe Lucky Day was better. Now I'm thinking about it. Um, but yeah, number 1 is obviously Lux. I think I'll find it a bit odd that if people think it's not Lux, which is the strongest from the series, it's clearly the strongest from the series. It has some like really beautiful elements to it, what I just was not expecting from New Who. I just find it quite beautiful. It's near the end. It kind of gripped me from start to finish, even though I don't think forgot what he's called, but the animated guy. Even though I don't think he had a lot of time to breathe as a Doctor Who enemy. I really enjoyed the episode, but I'm not overly fond of the new style of new Doctor Who. It's just not gritty enough. It's too clean and polished. Doctor Who from 1963 to 2017 and Doctor Who 2018 to now just feel like two completely different shows to me at least, and it feels like they're two completely different canons as well because they're nothing alike. Like I know BBC iPlayer has split 1963 to the 90s and May 2005 to 2022 and 2023 to now. They are all like separate shows on BBC iPlayer, but I would say Doctor Who starts from 1963, ends at 2017, and then from 2018 onwards, it's just a brand new. It's kind of like this is gonna sound really bad, but it's kind of like I've not seen it, but a Marvel Disney Plus made like a Marvel miniseries called What If, and it was like, what if something else happened? 2018 onwards, Doctor Who just kind of feels like, hey, what if Doctor Who was worse? What if Doctor Who made bad decisions? And that's kind of what it is. Um, but yeah, huge step up from series one, and thank you so much, Doctor Who canon, for not messing up your own canon like you've done in the past. What?